Witam bardzo serdecznie w kolejnej części Zagrajmy w What Remains of Edith Finch. Jesteśmy już w tym domku, tak? No i gdzie to jest? A, nie te klawisze. Dobra. Co my
I
tu
grew
mamy?
up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own, even tinier gerbil cage.
To żeśmy poglądali szufladę.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Jeszcze coś tu jest ciekawego. To są jakieś drzwi. Molly. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okej, szukamy jedzenia, co?
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
O, są jakieś drzwi? Tam też były drzwi. Ale tam chyba jest łazienka, zaraz zobaczymy. Tak, tu jest łazienka, tu
I
jest
kept eating
pasta.
and eating. I ate a
Wszystko
lot of
zjesz?
things that night.
To czasem nie było sztuczne? Dziewczyno...
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Co? Chodź tu.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
O ty. Którędy, tędy. Gdzie on uciekł? Też? A tam jest u góry. Dobra, być tu mądry, teraz wejdź do góry.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Tędy. Jeszcze raz. Tam nie, tutaj chodź. Aha. Dobra, tędy nie przejdę, muszę iść tu. Chodź tu, ptaszku. A ty.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Dobra. Tędy. Coś mi się wydaje, że ona sobie wyobraża, że jest kotem i spadnie z tego
I
drzewa.
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ale jazda. Gdzie my mamy w ogóle lecieć? Szukamy jedzenia, co?
Rabbits.
Królik. Mam cię.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Coś było
A
słychać.
mama rabbit.
Królicza mama. Mam cię.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. But suddenly, I was a shark.
O, to niekorzystnie teraz. Co ja mam zrobić? Wow.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Chodź tu. O kurczę, na dół, na dół, na dół. Coś płynie przed nami. A, mam
I
cię.
wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
O, tutaj coś jest. Ucieka przede mną, no popatrz. Bez płetwy. Chodź tu.
Grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
A teraz czym jestem? Ośmiornicą?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Teraz pewnie będziemy musieli zjeść człowieka.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Idziemy dalej szukać? Idziemy do góry.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Jest tam, jest. No, tu jest jakaś pieczyna. Jeszcze jeden nie został. Właściwie nie dojdziemy. Musimy iść dookoła. Idź.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Wypełzłam na piasek, a dobry zapach prowadził do starej rury. Tu jest ta stara rura, co? Nie. Seriously? Teraz będzie strach iść do ubikacji.
I got closer and closer.
Tędy.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ciekawe.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Dobra, to idziemy dalej.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Dobra, tu jest pokój babci.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Za chwilę tam pójdziemy do tej świecącej
When Edie told
kropki.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Tu są drzwi. Tu coś jest.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Dobra, tu coś jeszcze jest. Chodźmy
The room
zobaczyć.
was like a museum.
Jej pokój był jak muzeum.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okej, tu już było. Jak to wyłączyć? Ej, to było. I co, nic? Jak mam z tego wyjść teraz? O, udało się. Odin Finch.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okej. Mamy już drugą postać.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
No, łazienka stylowa. Sekret. Cóż to za sekret?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow. Co tu jest?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Możemy coś zabrać stąd? Nic. Nic nie możemy wziąć. Mitton. Dobrze, no i w tym miejscu nam grę zapisało. Dajcie znać w komentarzu, co myślicie o tej grze. Ja już dziękuję i zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. Do usłyszenia. Bye.